Beira is the second largest city in the Republic of Mozambique. It lies in the central region of the country in Sofala Province, where the Pungwe River meets the Indian Ocean. Beira had a population of 412,588 in 1997, which grew to an estimated 546,000 in 2006. It holds the regionally significant Port of Beira, which acts as a gateway for both the central and interior portion of the country as well as the landlocked nations of Zimbabwe, Zambia and Malawi. Beira was originally developed by the Portuguese Mozambique Company in the 19th century, and directly developed by the Portuguese colonial government from 1947 until Mozambique gained its independence from Portugal in 1975. Geography. Beira is located on the Mozambique Channel, an arm of the Indian Ocean located between Madagascar and Mozambique. The city sits north of the mouth of the convergence of two major rivers of Mozambique, the Pungwe River and the Pungwe River. The Pungwe crosses 250 kilometers across Manaka and Sofala provinces to form a wide estuary. The Pungwe crosses 400 kilometers from the eastern highlands of Zimbabwe also through Manaka and Sofala provinces to Beira. History. Portuguese rule. The city was established in 1890 by the Portuguese and soon supplanted Sofala as the main port in the Portuguese-administered territory. Originally called Chiv, after a local river, it was renamed to honor the Portuguese Crown Prince Dom Luís Felipe, who, in 1907, was the first member of the Portuguese royal family to visit Mozambique. Traditionally, the Portuguese Crown Prince carried the title of Prince of Beira, a historical province of mainland Portugal. The Portuguese built the port and a railway to Rhodesia. Portuguese families settled in the newly founded locality and started to develop commercial activities. With the growth of the village in 1907, the Portuguese crown elevated Beira to the status of city, headquarters of the Companhia de Mozambique from 1891. The city's administration passed from the trading company to the Portuguese government in 1942. In 1966, the construction of a new railway station was completed. Before Mozambique's independence from Portugal as a city of Portuguese Mozambique, Beira was noted for its well-equipped seaport, one of the major facilities of its kind in all East Africa, tourism, fishing and trade. The city prospered as a cosmopolitan port with different ethnic communities employed in administration, commerce, and industry. A large English-speaking population was the result of being a favorite holiday destination for white Rhodesians. One reminder of this is the Grande Hotel, built by the Portuguese near the shore of the Indian Ocean. By 1970, the city of Beira had 113,770 inhabitants. After independence from Portugal in 1975, many white ethnic Portuguese left the city. Mozambique was ravaged by a civil war from 1977 to 1992, opposing Marxist FRELIMO, which controlled the government, to the rebels of RENAMO, descending to near total chaos in a couple of years. The famine, disease and poverty-stricken country collapsed. In Beira, the famous Grande Hotel was occupied by around 1,000 homeless Beirans, and by the end of the Civil War it was in near ruins. The 2000 Mozambique flood devastated Beira and the surrounding region, leaving millions homeless and severely damaging the local economy. During the campaign for the local elections in 2013, which culminated in the victory of the Democratic Movement of Mozambique in the municipality, the Munhava district was the scene of violent clashes between police and supporters of the MDM. Climate. Beira features a tropical savanna climate. Average temperature in January is 28.5 degrees Celsius and in July it's 21 degrees Celsius. The rainy season runs roughly from November to April. Demographics. Tourism. Tourism is a potential industry for Beira, but returns are limited. Potential tourist attractions include the Cathedral, Lighthouse, Makuti Beach and the Grande Hotel Beira. North of the city is the former Ngorongoro National Park. There are few restaurants and hotels of a tourist standard and security is poor in some areas. There is also a place called Club Nautico da Beira that tourists visit, which includes a restaurant and pool and is located near a beach. Transportation. Beira has long been a major trade point for exports coming in and out of Zimbabwe, Malawi, Zambia and other southern African nations. Because of this, the port of Beira is the second largest in Mozambique. The importance of the port was shown during the Mozambique Civil War, when Zimbabwean troops protected the railway and highway from Beira to Mutere in order to continue trade. The railway to Zimbabwe was originally 610 mm in 1890, but was converted to 1067 mm in 1900. In 2008, the Mozambique Transportation Minister, Paulo Zula, stated that the government is planning on modernizing the Beira and more northern Nacala ports for an estimated cost of $900 million, $500 million and 400 meters, respectively. The government has also stated that it plans on modernizing surrounding railway and highway infrastructure so that the port is better connected to the nation's mines. There is also a ferry service in Beira, linking the city to neighboring cities, including Nova Sofala and other coastal towns. Beira is served by an airport to the northeast of the city, with both domestic and international flights. Education. There is a Portuguese international school, Escola Portuguesa da Beira. International relations. Beira has been twinned with Bristol, UK, since 1990 and the Bristol-Beira link manages a range of projects in education, culture, commerce, and disability. Twin towns. Sister cities. Beira is twinned with Bristol, United Kingdom, Porto, Portugal, Padua, Italy, Coimbra, Portugal, Bender, Moldova, Port Elizabeth, South Africa. In the past, Beira also has been twinned with Amsterdam, Netherlands. Notable people: Mia Couto, writer; Pedro Boes, artist; Carlos Cardoso, journalist; Tashida Vasconcelos, actress, top model; Gunter von Schout-Panton, diplomat, human rights campaigner. Bibliography. Derman, Bill, Carhus, Randy. In the Shadow of a Conflict. Crisis in Zimbabwe and its effects in Mozambique, South Africa and Zambia. African Books Collective. ISBN 9781779222176.